Thank you very much. I'm Rob MacDonald, the Vice President of Exploration for Southern Silver Exploration, and I'll be covering today our Cerro Las Manitas project in Durango, Mexico. I will be making forward-looking statements, and so please be warned. With Southern Silver, the flagship of the company is our Cerro Las Manitas silver lead zinc project located in Durango, Mexico. It is currently one of the largest and highest grade undeveloped silver-based projects in the world, with mineral resources totaling 350 million silver equivalent ounces in both the indicated and the inferred category. About 40% on the indicated category, 60% in the inferred category. We're located in a well-established silver mining district in Durango, Mexico, and we're surrounded by major exploration companies. We completed a PEA in the latter part of 2022, and that called for a 15-year mine life on the project, robust project economics, very strongly leveraged to silver and zinc. We own the project 100%. We've got about $2 million sitting in the treasury that can keep us going well into 2024 and allow us to finish the work on the revision on the PEA, as well as some other work and targeting on the project. Upcoming company catalysts include an updated PEA report. We're trying to get that out by the end of Q1, so in the February-March timeframe. As well as once that is completed, then we'll be back and drilling on the Cerro Las Manitas project. We also have two other projects within the company, the Hermanas and the Oro projects, and we have drilling. We're in the process of permitting each of those projects, and we'll be looking to drill at least the Hermanas project in 2024. So lots of good news coming up. You can see the capital markets profile. The main takeaways here is that we're sitting at around a $45 million market cap, and we think that there's still tremendous value left in the project when you look at the EV per ounce in the ground as well as the P versus NAV. We feature an experienced management team and board that have been involved with major and world-class mineral discoveries and mines over the last 30 or more years. So it's a group of people that know what major projects look like. They know how to advance them to a development decision, either within the companies that they're operating with or through joint venture or sale of the asset to a major that can bring the project into production for the benefit of the shareholder. We have three projects within the company. The flagship is Cerro Las Manitas. It sits within the heart of the Faja de Plata in north central Mexico. We're surrounded by world-class deposits, and it's a very, very good jurisdiction and safe jurisdiction to be operating in. We own the project 100%. We spent over $35 million on the project since initially acquiring it in 2011. We have updated resources that we did in March, as well as new gold metallurgy, which we're building into the revised economics on the project. The two other projects that we have are the Oro and the Hermanas project. They sit in their earlier stage projects in southern New Mexico. Oro is a large copper porphyry system. Hermanas is a silver, lead, zinc epithermal vein system, and I'll touch on those toward the end of the presentation if I have some time. However, I'm going to focus primarily on Cerro Las Manitas. Sits within the heart of the Faja de Plata of north central Mexico. Located in southern Durango in the Altiplano, that's the interior plateau. So we're not in the mountains, and so we're out of the way of the narcos. As I like to joke, we're out in the middle of the bean fields, not the marijuana fields. It makes it a very, very safe jurisdiction to be operating. We're surrounded by past producing and currently producing mines. So this makes this not just an exploration district, but an actual mining district, and where people come to this area to build mines and to add value. Zooming in a little bit more, And you can see that we're located just 70 kilometers to the northeast of Durango, even closer to the airport, even closer to the power station. We have 2 federal highways running through the property, and the main resource is located in this part of the property, only a 10-minute drive from our base of operations in Guadalupe, Victoria, a town of 35,000, which acts as our base of operations. This is Cerro Las Manitas. You look off to the northeast, that's the road to Torreon. You look back to the southwest, that's the road to Durango. And then back to the south, you can see just in the background, that's Guadalupe, Victoria, and this is the road up to the property. And it's only a 10-minute drive to get there. So logistics are fine. The mineral resource, the main takeaways there are that out of the 350 million silver equivalent ounces, it's over 120 million ounces of silver, 2.7 billion pounds of combined lead and zinc. And so a brief look at the PEA and the economics. And so you can see, 15-year mine life. The base case scenario called for an NPV at a 5% discount of $349 million US. That translates to $1.55 share Canadian, and we're currently trading in and around the 15-cent level. So we believe that that's tremendously undervalued at this point if anybody wanted to invest. The internal rate of return is just under 18%. Base case revenues are quite high at $3.7 billion with an initial capex of $340 million. Now you'll note that the NPV versus the capex is about a 1-to-1 ratio. We're revising the economics of the project, and we'd like to see that get up to 1.5 or higher. Similarly, the internal rate of return lags a little bit at 18%, and we're looking to get that well into the 20s in the resource update. And there's reasons for that. You can see that in terms of the production scenario, that we have what you'd call additional production capacity on the back end of the current 15-year mine plan, and that's because there's 2 portals with the project. There's a western portal which operates for 15 years. Eastern portal operates for 6 years, and so if we're able to feed mineralization into the eastern portal, that's going to basically build out the economics of the mine within the current 15-year mine plan. And that's basically that is exactly what we're doing. We've added mineral resources that are going to report to the eastern portal and continue to build value in the project, and that's coming out in the next 6 to 8 weeks. This is quickly the geology. It's a classic skarn system with a central intrusion sitting here, and it acts as the heat pump of the system. Zones of alteration around that, skarn alteration, and that's where the skarn mineralization is localized in that skarn altered halo. And you can see the distribution of the mineral deposits right in there. You can see them like that. And one thing I wanted to note, that on the eastern side, that we've only drilled, and you can see there's no drilling beneath around 450, 500 meters. That's continued upside in the project, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. You can see the relative dimensions of the western deposits, distribution of the high grade, and again, you see that distribution of the high grade mineralization. Here's a look at the eastern deposits, and effectively what we've done there, and you can see the higher grade mineralization in red, and you see that showing up as you rotate the screen. And effectively what you end up having are 3 different mineral chutes sitting down there, and further exploration potential with the plan of being able to build the resources from the 33.5 million tons that we have up to maybe closer to 40 million tons within the resource. Getting back to the engineering and the mine plan, you can see these are the 2 portals, one up in here and there's one up in here. Mining on the western side goes on for the full 15-year mine life. The eastern side only to around 6 to 8 years. It's this new mineralization here that we added in our resource update from March. That's going to report to the east and build up the economics within this 15-year mine plan that we have. And then this is just the site infrastructure. Why Southern Silver? Diverse property package with exposure to both precious metals and base/EV metals. We have PEA results, very high value. Upcoming catalysts are the new updated PEA, as well as new drilling on the Hermanus, and then on the CLM project later in the year, and further work going with targeting on both the Oro and the CLM project. Thank you very much for your time.